Everybody listen up! This is serious business!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
You goddamn right this is serious.
Yes! I am your man, Kevin Gordon Thomas.
You already know what it is. Clutch time.
And it's the Heartless Artist.
Yes, and this is Serious Business. Man, the Not So Serious Podcast, episode 43. We got a special guest with us. 43, bro. All right, listen, I think it makes sense that you add the applause as I intro this one gentleman right here. We could classify him as like a Instagram star, I guess we could say that. He probably would be like super modest.
A superstar.
Put some respect. Superstar? Okay, no. Not superstar yet. He's gonna get there. I see the potential in this.
Which tribe? Right which Instagram tribe?
It depends. It depends. But yo, big ups. Give him that applause right now for Bruce Rance. He's here with us. With the Serious Business crew. Bruce, we appreciate you, bro, for being here. How you feeling, G? Everything's cool with you?
I'm straight. I'm good. I'm living. I'm alive.
We were talking and laughing before because you were, so we don't care. We were fine that you were a little bit late, but we thought it was funny because you said you were talking to your dad and Clutch is like, "Father, what's that?"
I'm screaming. Oh, that's
like, what are those?
Daddy?
I was reading the message. I was like, did I spell something wrong? What you mean? What's that?
Yep.
Oh my God. Bruce, my man. Yo, where are you from? Because you on the east side, obviously, but where specifically are you?
All right, so I was born in Queens, New York. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina.
That's where you kind of had that New York, yeah.
I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. Right now I'm in Georgia. I used to live in Indiana. My family's from Ghana.
Jeez.
It's a lot of different places, but really where I'm from, where I went to high
Black
school, is
Star,
North Carolina.
represent.
What'd you say?
That Black Star.
Oh, you know the vibes?
With the soccer shirt on, I see that.
Right.
Yo, during high school, when FIFA was on, those Ghanaians, oh man, they let it be known that they were in the World Cup. You remember?
No.
What do you mean no? You actually Ghana was never in the World Cup, nigga.
Yeah, but they weren't saying nothing like Italy.
Nah, the Ghanaians were out there. The Ghanaians were out there.
Clutch is right. Well, I didn't go to your school, but Clutch is right.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. They were killing it. Hey, but listen, what I'm gonna say first and foremost, let's get this out of the way because Arliss and myself are Jamaican, and Clutch is like honorary Jamaican, even though he's Trini. We gotta let you know it's not plantain, it's plantain.
Plantain.
Sometimes you don't even say the it's plantain. Sometimes you don't even say the A.
Plantain is what our ancestors worked on.
They shun, but yeah.
We all say plantain.
No.
Listen, hold on. Do you say knife? Do you say lasagna?
What?
You don't pronounce the whole thing. You don't pronounce lasagna all the way. You don't pronounce knife all the way. So what the hell am I gonna say plantain? Plantain. Rice and peas, even though they say jollof is better, but
jollof is way better. No cap.
Oh, geez.
Have y'all had jollof?
Yeah, I have.
I think I have. It's like it's red.
Yeah,
the red seasoning and
I've had it.
Spicy, it's nice.
The Trinis make a nice they put like raisins in their rice.
All right, stop that conversation. Right? You talking about raisins in the rice?
Not in my house. Not in my house.
Y'all learn how to make rice from white people? Why are you putting raisins in it?
So watch this now.
I have this rice with some raisins, and I tried something new. I saw it on Pinterest.
So, yo, we're big fans. So one of my brethrens, I'll shout out Magic, is how I found you because he was reposting a lot of stuff from TikTok, and then he posted this one thing about I was seeing this black nigga, and he was talking about what was the first video I seen? It was definitely the series. It wasn't the first one, but it was a video, and this nigga was talking about how not all black people are the same, and this establishment was trying to show me this chicken, and they wanted to be racist and just assume because I'm a black man that of course I wanted chicken. And then you hear somebody in the background is like, "Sir, that's all we serve here." It's like, don't gaslight me and all this other shit. And then he starts spinning around talking about how he's every nigga. So dog, I think that probably was like one of your biggest videos, your biggest video series,
right?
For sure, I'm assuming,
right.
Because I know you're going on a lot of different podcasts, so obviously you're gonna have to repeat yourself in a lot of things. I need to know, where the hell did you get this idea? How did, like, getting the instrumental and shit like that? Like, break it down.
So I was talking to my girl one day. Shout out to my girlfriend, Deja the Explorer on Instagram. Go follow her. What about
your Instagram? What's your Instagram?
What's my Instagram?
Yeah.
Bruce Rants on Instagram. Shout out to me, right? First and foremost, shout out to me. Bruce Rants on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Go on MySpace. It might be there too, honestly.
MySpace? Nigga, you still using MySpace?
You gotta get it how you live it, brother man. Come on.
Go ahead.
And then, so I was talking to my
nigga.
girl, Deja the Explorer on Instagram, like I said before. And we were saying something. And then I was just like, I'm every nigga. Just kind of like out of nowhere. We was just in the bed. And I was like, I'm
as
every
long
nigga.
as you drop the nigga bomb.
And so, what'd you say?
I said, as long as you drop the nigga bomb.
Oh yeah, no, it was me. She's black too, so it was a mutual thing.
She black, yeah,
we good. She don't put raisins in her rice, so I ain't had to worry about it. So
Go ahead.
I said that, and I think I paused for a second, and I was like, because if anybody who's around me knows that I'm a psycho when it comes to coming up with the jokes, because like I'll be sitting there in silence and just start laughing. People be like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "Nah, I just thought of something funny," and I'll write it down and just like make content about it later. So I started laughing. She was like, "What are you laughing about?" Like, you know how black women do? They're just ready to fight you at any moment. And so let me stop. I love black women.
Did I just see a smirk? Damn it! Did I just see a smirk?
I'm gonna interject there for 1 second because Dr. Umar Johnson wouldn't like any of us because both of their baby mamas is white, and I've dated a lot of white girls. Now my girl Asian, so I'm like the Dave Chappelle. So black people won't.
You're
be,
not
black
like
wo-
Dave Chappelle even close.
What do you
bro.
mean? The black
talking
woman won't
about?
be mad at me for that.
I mean,
Anyways, Dr. Umar Johnson and his donations, they wouldn't.
2 white women and an Asian woman. Let me drop
you
out
mean?
right
You
now.
like-
Let me
you
drop
like
out right now.
Filipino.
And
She's
that was
Filipino.
it
We got to
for
be
the-
specific.
and
That's
that
the
was it
fighting
for the
Asians.
Serious
They're the
Business
fighting
Podcast.
Asians. Huh?
that was it for the Serious Business Podcast.
No, right? Thank you for
Cancel.
joining us, Bruce.
Oh, she's Filipino.
yeah.
Oh, so she's a Hispanic Asian. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you get props for that?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Listen, we get the pass.
Right.
Get the
They the
pass?
black people
Yeah.
Asian.
Go ahead. So I'm every nigga.
Okay, so right. Off topic. So I started laughing. And I was like, what reminds me of that? And I started thinking of that song by Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, Shaka Khan, whatever.
I'm every woman.
I'm every
That's
woman.
Whitney
And I was
Houston.
like, since probably I was 10, I've been making like little remixes of songs and stuff. And I was like, let me just lay that down on the track and see what happens. Cause I thought it would be funny. So I was gonna make a whole song, like the full thing, but it was 6 o'clock in the morning. It was one of those like creative fever rush. I don't know if y'all have like those creative fever rushes where you just gotta
what
put
you
something
mean?
down.
For sure. For sure.
And so I laid it down, I listened to it, and I listened to it back on my phone to see how it would sound, because every time when I make content, especially if I record something outside of the phone, I listen to it back on the phone because that's how people are gonna hear it. And I was like, this is
true.
hilarious. I gotta make a video to this. So then I go out. The first one I made, I was like, let me just go outside and see what kind of things, or let me just think about what kind of things have I experienced as a young black man. And the 2 things I always heard the most when I was in high school was, you must have crazy schmeat being African and black, or whatever you want to call me. People always differentiate being black, and you must be amazing at basketball. Dudes was picking me first for basketball all the time. They never even see me do a jump shot. Like, I was terrible at basketball, and my schmeat okay.
Yeah.
So like, people are like, oh, it must be little. No, it's not binary here. It's on the deeper end of the spectrum. Okay, it's just not. I'm not gonna be, Let me stop. So, I had this whole video in my head, but I didn't have a lot of time because at that point I was getting my master's and I had work to do. So I was like, let me just say anything. So I was like, people look at me as a black man and say, you must be great at basketball. You must be packing. I'm here to tell you black men are not a monolith. And then I like go into the whole thing. So then I recorded that part and I stopped it. And I was like, I still have time in the video and the song. What else should I do? Yeah. And I try to think of, there has to be some like dichotomy here. There has to be a paradox of me like saying this kind of controversial thing, and then I have to make it kind of happy at the end. I'm like, what is the happiest thing people do when they're singing a song like this? Like, this is like, I'm Every Woman is like one of the gay coming out anthems, low key. Like there's that one song, I'm coming out, and then there's like I'm Every Woman, and that's at every pride parade. And so I was like, what do I see people do in like tampon commercials when songs like this come on? And I was like, oh, let me just spin in a circle with the cat. You know what I'm talking? Like, it just looks happy. Like, it looks like you're supposed to be doing this to this song. So I span in a circle. I put it down. I was like, let me delete the video because I hated it. I did not like the video at all. But
really,
I hated it. I did not think it was funny at all. And so, but in my head, I was like, a long time ago, I told myself, if I'm going to make content, I'm just going to put it out, because if nobody sees it, the internet is just going to weed it away anyway. If it's good, people saw it. I put it out. I think that video got 1 million in a day. I was like, they thought it was funny.
Yeah.
These guys are stupid.
Yeah. That's on TikTok, because the algorithm on TikTok is nuts.
Right. It's crazy. So I was like, okay, well, I got more ideas for this. As soon as that video hit 1 million, I was like, I gotta go to KFC. I got to. Like, I literally don't have any choice but to go to KFC. Like, it's the only next logical. Because I specifically made the song knowing that it was gonna become a trend. I knew as soon as I made it, I was like, people gonna want to repeat this because I'm singing the N-word mostly. And then because of the concept of the trend, which is like, especially in today's day and times where Black liberation is kind of becoming more prevalent. People are going to want to use this as an avenue to express the grievances they have with their identity as a Black person, to where people assume I have this kind of thing. For example, mad shmeat or whatever. Something a lot of us Black men go through. A lot of us Black men have mad shmeat, but you know that you ain't got to assume. So, and they're going to want to express, they're going to want to use this trend to express that grievance and then like flip it as in, I don't really do all that. So I was like, there's no better way to continue this than to go to KFC. So I went to KFC. I shot that video 30 times in a row. Jeez. Had to have been 30 times because I kept.
Now, why? Is it because of other people around? Right, was it just you didn't think it was right? Like,
the lighting wasn't right. Because, as I'm walking, it was multiple levels of like, the joke had to fit multiple levels. So number one, it was the Hotep words had to be right. So it had to be like, I went to this establishment, KFC, of course, which fucking sells chicken. And they tried to offer me chicken as a Black man, which, of course, what like, bro, what you gonna eat? The biscuits, the corn? Like, they ain't got nothing else for you.
It ain't Popeyes. They don't got it like Popeyes. Yeah.
So I had to get.
They got corn at KFC in the States?
You said what?
They got corn at KFC in the States?
Oh yeah, they got corn at KFC. They got corn, mashed potatoes, everything. Y'all don't got corn?
I haven't had KFC in a year. Yeah, they got corn. I'm pretty
sure they only put it in that one bowl that they had, that KFC bowl, they got with the mashed potatoes and the chicken and
the little chicken nugget bowl. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to know what that is. That don't sound right.
Oh, and there's gravy and shit. There's a whole thing.
There's raisins in that too? Okay, let me stop. Okay. So raisins. I'm going to keep coming back to it. It's not going away.
The joke is, I don't feel raisins though.
No. Mark this down. On my personal page, I'm gonna go to my Trini second mom's crib. I'm gonna say, she's from a church. I'm gonna say, Sister Annie, I need you to throw it down on that raisin shit right there for me.
And she's gonna be like, "What are you?"
And
talking
I'm gonna tag you, and you're gonna see how nice it is.
Raisins.
And you could just judge for yourself.
She's gonna be like, "What are you talking about raisins?"
I don't know, no raisins.
This guy had
It's a Trini thing. It's Caribbean.
This guy had a wicked
not in my
dream.
house.
This guy had a wicked dream where he ate raisins and rice. He's like, "Yo, this is sick."
I've never had raisins in my rice growing up.
Watch, don't worry, you'll see.
I don't know about all that. So
go ahead.
I had to get the words right. People kept walking around, and it's nothing more embarrassing than filming in public. Nothing more embarrassing than filming in public.
I can only imagine the person inside the KFC sitting down, watching you on the outside for 30 minutes, just doing it over and over. Like, I could just imagine a nigga that nigga probably eating that chicken bowl with corn and a little bit of raisins, and he's probably like, what the hell is this nigga doing?
How long were you in there for?
I had to. It had to have been about 30 minutes, honestly. Because it takes about a minute to record. It takes 30 seconds to a minute to record it. So it had to have been about 30 minutes.
Then you got to walk back, and then you got to,
And it was hot. Damn. Like, I got sweat on my face. I'm like wiping it. And so.
It's a good thing you didn't have any of the, what's that shit that the niggas use?
Oh, Beijing?
On their hair?
Beijing. Yeah. I would have been dripping all that. I would have like Punisher with the damn 3 black things on my face. And so I recorded it over and over and over again. People kept walking by and all this other stuff. I laid it down. I finally did the spin in the circle thing. I was gonna go into the store and get one of the employees to do it with me, but I was like, this trend toes such like a precarious line. I don't want to get one of the store employees to do this with me, and then all of a sudden we both canceled. So I was like, all right, let me leave them alone. Let me just scream something in the background and then see if it works out. I recorded the video. As soon as I put it out, I was like, I already know this is finna get like 3 mil. Like I had it in my head. I was like, there's no way that this is not gonna blow up. Yeah. I think literally the next day, 3 mil. The day after that, 4 mil. The day after that, 5. Like I put it on Instagram. The first week it kind of died. I was like, I guess it doesn't really fit that well on Instagram. I think maybe the week after, I gained like 5K followers in a day. I was like, whoa, where are these people coming from?
Yeah,
like,
I was one of those for sure.
Right, and so
my boy posted it in his Insta stories, and I'm like, yo, who is this nigga?
Right, and so it just kept growing and growing, and then I was like, let me just make some more. So I did one in a barbershop. I did one in front of a house. I did one in front of a car.
One, you did one with your girl. In the
right, I did one with my girl. That's another one where as soon as we filmed it, I was like, you better just tell people they gonna know you because this was gonna go on. Like I just knew it in my head.
Popping.
And so yeah, that's where that came from.
So that was a massive one. That's how I found you. And then when I was telling my dudes, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna reach out to this guy because you put out a post and you said, yo, anybody who wants to be on my pod, link me. And I was showing my dudes, I'm like, yo, you got to follow this guy. So then Clutch comes back to me and he starts doing this African accent. Because he's watching the African Father.
African Father, if he was the one to let people into
Children of the Lord.
Oh, yeah.
What did you do?
No sense.
I'm creepy with women. I'm married though. Hey, your uncle. Hey, come.
Dude. So, or the pierced ears one. That's one where I fell. I pierced my ears. Oh, homosexual. I fell right away, man. Or like tattoo. Look at fucking Clutch got all tats. Tattoo. You can't enter the children. You can't enter the place of the Lord with tattoo.
No sense.
Yeah, bro.
Clearly, I'm not good at my African accent, Jew. So, you obviously got all the inspiration from your pops. Has he seen it?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Because the best one, hold on, the best, in my opinion, not even my opinion, guaranteed, bro. This is subjective.
Okay.
Sorry, objective. Guaranteed, the best I'm every nigga is when you play your father coming in the room. Every nigga. So now you're gay. Like, yo, that one is the best one, bro. When you brought the African dad and I'm every nigga into one, I was like, yo, this nigga is something else, bro.
Yeah, but he
that shit. You never showed you that anything. He wouldn't fuck with it.
Never.
So you're never gonna show him.
I will never see. At some point, one of these days, I'm gonna project this. Watch y'all watch in 3 years. I always say, I like to predict because like everything that's happening to me right now in social media wise, and even in my life, I talked about it at least 2 years ago. Like I started doing social media in 2019. Man. Yeah, 2019 and maybe like a little bit before that. So in 2019, when I was doing it and I had like 100 followers, I was telling people, I was like, yo, I'm gonna have like 20, 30K in a couple years. I'm gonna have 100K in 5 to 10. And people would be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like your videos is cringe, whatever. And I was like, all right, bro, but when it's popular, don't come back around and tell me it's good. And so like now when I'm looking back, there's a lot of people who will DM me that I knew back in the day, and they'll be like, yo, bro, like my man sent me one of your videos. I told him we were cool, this, that, and the third. I'm like, no, we not. Like, I remember you telling me my videos wasn't shit. Like, don't come back around now. Like, we just like best friends or whatever. Yeah. And so I always knew that these things were gonna pop up. I knew it was gonna be something. It just had to be something eventually.
So I knew just by how you're speaking right now. Definitely, and even from the videos you do with the African father, there obviously is like a Christian background to you.
Of course,
right? So,
of course.
You know what I mean? So it's important to say, like, in the Bible it says, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
Exactly.
Right? So the shit that you say is so important. Like, if we said something in the house, your mom would be like, yo, no say that. Like, don't say that shit.
Watch the tongue.
Yeah, watch your tongue, because that shit will turn into whatever. If you say you broke, my nigga, you gonna be broke.
Right.
Forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So manifest people, it's funny, like if people say they're religious or not, everything people try to claim as the universe is just Bible shit. Like let's call it what it is. You know what I mean? When people say, oh, I manifested this or the universe did this. Nah, bro, you got a couple blessings on you. I don't know what else to tell you.
We've all had it. We've all had it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right? So, and that was another thing I was noticing about you with your content. When people say it's kind of cringe, I remember there was one time you posted something talking about how it seems like you're a little bit perplexed and a little like in a weird place because you you were saying you have different ideas of different content you want to do, but you don't want to get canceled for it because it's very easy, especially in this time right now. And I want to talk to you about Dave Chappelle as well, being a comedian yourself. Right. But before we get there, you were saying how there's certain jokes I have, but I don't even want to put it out there. And I seen some of your content, and instantly I not to compare you because you're your own person, but I got kind of like a Long Beach Griffey type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? In terms of some of the content maybe that you wanted to make, but just didn't want to because it would be deemed as problematic,
right?
Anti-Semitic or homophobic or shit like that. You know what I mean? Because anytime you bring up LGBTQ T plus, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Right.
Up, down, left, right, RQ.
Down forward X.
You get in trouble. So like, how do you feel about like how you make your content now and how you approach different videos?
You know, I go through kind of like idea burst. So, for example, you mentioned the African Father in Heaven thing. I wrote all of those in a day, like literally, like I think I have 5 or 6 of them now or something. Every single one of those was written in the same hour period. So a lot of those a lot of the time what I have to do is kind of like space my ideas out, because, or else you'll get the same content for like weeks on end. When you have, for example, what you said, like about the LGBTQ jokes, I had a day where that's all I could think of. It was like back to back to back to back, like just, I don't know if you call it gay humor. I don't know if that's problematic, but like literally that's what it was. I was just like making jokes. I don't know if you call it about it, around it, whatever it is. And that's that day when I posted that story where I was just saying like, I feel like I have these jokes that I'm not intending to be disrespectful, and I don't think they're disrespectful, but because of how many people have gotten canceled around just trying to say anything, I don't even want to put anything out. And that's really frustrating to me because I be thinking they funny. Like I'll be in my bed. Like it's rare that I look at my own content and I laugh. Some of the LGBTQ stuff I have, I'm cracking up, like just reading it. And so I'm like, if I could just put this down on video, I know it'd be fire, but I just don't want to deal with it. And then to that point, it makes me think, then I have a decision to make in my head. Do I want to put out a joke for the sake of my own craft, or do I want to make people laugh to make people laugh? And I always falter on the second one because if no one's laughing, or I've done stand-up before. When you do stand-up and you're looking around at the crowd, the only person you can focus on is the person who is not laughing. It doesn't matter how many people, it could be thousands of people there.
That's the one.
There's always one person who's just staring at you and you staring right back at them. And you cannot get over the fact that they will not laugh.
It's their
like
job.
Those two big girls that were at Dave Chappelle's show. If you notice,
exactly.
Girls,
the two in the crowd.
Those two big chicks, the two big gals. When he started going hard on trans, they stopped smiling. They stopped smiling like instantly. Like I once it came out, me and my girl watched it, and I sent a video to these guys. And I zoomed in on them, and they were just,
bro,
Karens. They were Karens
staring at the screen like it was crazy. I was like, dang, you didn't walk. I would have walked out if it was that serious. Like you stood there.
Yeah, but first off, they kind of big, so like where they gonna go? But like you know what I mean. And
this is the type of time we on. Okay,
what we get canceled on this show all the time. We get canceled on this show all the time. It's a regular event.
I won't make a clip out of that. Don't worry. But what I'm saying is, I won't make a clip out of that. Trust me. And they were in the middle, and it's like, listen, it's just like the people in Squid Games. You know what you were getting into. You know it's Dave Chappelle. For the last 5 specials, he tripled, doubled, quadrupled down. Like he didn't stop. So why would you go? In Squid Games, I had no sympathy for any of them. Oh, why would you make up a game? Nigga, he gave you a chance to dip and you came back.
Man, yeah, they came back. But you know what? After I saw their faces and they were doing the straight face shit, like the emoji shit, they're just like, I was like, every joke that he made that was actually funny, I just looked at them. I'm like, let me see them. Let me see if they're laughing.
I was waiting for the crowd. I was like, did they laugh or did it?
They had to. Yeah. Come on.
So, how much does that affect you when you're on stage? And how many times have you done stand-up?
So I've done stand-up about 4 times. So I'm not like a pro comedian or anything. I've done stand-up 4 times.
Yeah. But you know what it's like.
And so that honestly, stand-up made me so much better. I personally feel like my content. So I put out the I'm Everything in the beginning of this year, or whenever I put it out. And then there was a period of time where I feel like I kind of hit like a lull a little bit. And some people might say otherwise, blah, blah, blah. But like from what I see, it was a lull. And then I started doing stand up, and I feel like internet comedy got so much better because when you do stand up, it really teaches you timing. It really teaches you how to start thinking like other people think. Because when you do, a lot of these people do internet comedy. They do internet comedy in the comfort of their room. They do it in where nobody's watching. You don't have to pay attention to anybody's opinion.
No feedback.
You can just do whatever you think is funny and then go about your merry way. When you do stand up, you start trying to think, let me not think about what I think is funny. Let me think about how to understand what everyone else is thinking so that they can understand what I think is funny. Because it's not necessarily about just saying funny things. It's about making people understand why it's funny. And so I feel like doing stand up particularly got me into making better internet comedy. So you asked, how does that affect my stand up? Stand up, I'll really be wild. Like if on the internet, I'm really safe because I know I could get canceled at any time and people could really like get rid of my whole job and everything. But in comedy shows, people really don't care. Like they kind of want to hear the wild stuff. They kind of want to hear you say the most disrespectful thing. They want to see you point at somebody in the crowd and be like, "Yo, you look like Shrek." Like they really want that. So like that kind of helped me like find the balance between what is disrespectful, what's not, what do people want to hear, what do people not, how do they understand jokes. Like if y'all have never done stand up, even if you don't want to tell jokes or be a comedian, just try it once just to see. It really it gives you a backbone because people, I'm telling you, you think something is so funny, people will stare at you and not laugh, bro. They'll just be like this, and you'll be like, okay, next joke.
So no, yo, I'm not gonna get into it, but I'm just gonna briefly say for any other fans who are listening. Because once you said Shrek, I instantly thought of Shrussy, but I ain't gonna get into that now. So we're gonna keep it moving. I'm not even. If you're a real Bruce Rance fan, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I was following all of that. So I was watching Haha Davis, and he was talking about how Snoop told him, "Don't have 4 million followers and not $4 million." So he was talking about how same thing like you were saying, and it just makes a lot of sense where he made a mistake when he finally got into stand-up and was like, yo, I'm gonna go do the stand-up, but he did a massive venue and never did stand-up before, and he was ass.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Where he's like, yo, I can only do guard. And like, you know, oh, you wildin'. Like, you don't do that shit about 3-4 times before people it's like, you know, no more, unless you're a true fan, you're smiling, but you're not like laughing. Yeah. And if they're fans of you, they're not gonna boo you necessarily, but it's just gonna be quiet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying right away when it comes to that. And then even just like being honest in like the comment section, like I'm assuming that shit don't faze you.
Nah, I don't. I mean, when I first started, I would read, especially when I was a lot smaller, I would read it and I'd be like, it'd be like one person who say something and I just hang on that. But nowadays, I don't even really read the comments like that. Like I just
really,
because people just. It's always somebody. There's somebody in their mama's basement right now, right? Like in their mama's basement. Their mom doesn't care about them. They dad don't care about them. They grandma don't. Grandmas care about everybody. They grandma don't even give a damn about them. And the only way that they can get validation is if they come in my comment section and say the rudest thing they can think of. That's the only way.
They want to bring you down.
When I finally, it wasn't until I think somebody DM'd me something wild one day, and it wasn't the naked booty hole I got. Some people be DMing me that stuff too.
Wait, what? We can't just blow by that. Hold on. What? Somebody DM'd you, they booty hole.
Somebody DM'd me. I'm talking about no good morning, nothing. Like you would think you would at least get
not even a lead up. Not even make you a coffee or nothing.
Take you out to dinner. What the fuck?
It had to have been a dude because I saw some nuts under there too. It was just
a dude?
Nuts too.
Hey! Don't misgender. Don't misgender.
You gotta be careful.
My fault. It was someone with nuts.
Okay, good. Yes.
Raw booty hole to the sky. I could, you know how to light, you know, in the ceiling, it'd be like a titty light. You know what I'm talking about? Titty light pointed down, booty hole to the sky. Picture. I'm like, and the thing that irritated me the most was, so you got someone else to take this because you know you can only get so many angles of your booty hole.
No. Or you can set the timer. So I'm a photographer.
You are.
So you can have a tripod.
Threw the phone up in the air and set the timer. Got it.
You are exactly right, and that irritates me more. So you took the time to set up the camera, put on the timer, pose, booty to the sky, titty light pointed down. And get the picture, and then because you had plenty of time to think about. You know what? This is wild. Let me not send this to another black man on the internet. still sent it to me.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was irritated.
crazy.
I was like, bro, what? Y'all okay? What is going on at home? That's what I want to.
Yeah.
Where's the mother? Where's the father? Can I have a conversation with you? Know how when you do bad stuff in school, teachers don't come to you. They're like, okay, we need a parent-teacher conference. Where is the internet parent-teacher conference for the person who sent me they asshole?
Damn.
Shit ain't right.
Jeez.
But anyway, okay, so I had
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, so
Disrespectful.
that was the breaking point into which you didn't give a shit about.
that wasn't
The comment
that was
section.
before the breaking point.
Oh.
So that sent me
Okay,
over the edge.
jeez.
The breaking point was somebody sent me something mad. Somebody left a mad disrespectful comment, like mad disrespectful.
Was it about one of your videos?
It was. So it was like I had
And
one
which one?
video,
Which video?
where I was like, I'm trying to even remember what it was. I was talking about how humans are stupid in the context of God. So like it was the first shot was of it was God, and he was talking to Adam, and he was like, "Yo, Adam, here's the Garden of Eden. Just don't eat nothing from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, or whatever." And the dude was just eating it. And God is like, "Okay." So it's like, I'm gonna send some commandments down. Just follow the commandments, whatever. They just ignoring the commandments.
Niggas are tortured.
Right.
What? I haven't seen the video.
Something like that. You never seen that?
No, I didn't see that one. I didn't see
The
that
third
one.
one was what was the third one? Oh, the third one was he was like, I'm gonna send my son down. I'm gonna impregnate this woman wirelessly and send my son down to help you. Just,
yeah.
just follow him. And then they're killing him. They're killing and then it's like a dude like flicking off Jesus or whatever. So then at the very end, God is like, these motherfuckers is stupid. Like, just because it's an analysis on humanity. Humanity's very dumb. That's the reason why we are where we are right now.
Yeah.
If you believe in the Bible. If you don't, it's kind of is what it is.
Yeah.
Someone left
I remember,
this paragraph long comment, like just destroying me verbally, which, not really because you don't know me, but like, yo, you're a heathen, you going to hell, blah, 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 like just paragraph, sentence after. I'm talking about like APA format and everything.
Bruh, listen, I go to church. I go to church too. So when you read that shit, it's like, damn, it's like it hits you a different way.
So I'm like, I'm not the most religious
you guys
person.
probably like, Mom.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me see your phone. All right, good. We good. Just make sure it's not your mom sending you that message.
Right. And so I'm not like a heavy religious person. But I still have my beliefs, and that was disrespectful to me. So I had to check them. So I DM'd the person. I was like, yo, what's up with you? Like, if you, because at that point I feel like we really need to have a conversation. Once again, the internet parent teacher conference. What's wrong with you? Because this isn't cool to say on the internet to people you don't know. Dude breaks down. He's like, oh, nah, bro, I just, I thought you weren't going to respond to me. I thought you weren't going to see the comment. I just felt like I wanted an avenue to, say my piece. My bad. I see you're not really like that. I'm like, so you said all this crazy stuff and then came in my DMs copping please?
Jeez, he didn't even stand on his word.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the thing about these people.
If you're mad, like stand on your word. Yeah,
that's the thing about, and that's what I had to realize when it came to the comments and a lot of the people who leave these negative stuff. They don't even believe what they saying. They just saying it because this is the only time in their life, especially with this person who told me about his life. Because I can be a therapist if you want me to, and I'm a little bit sick, so I'm gonna be a therapist in the worst way. I'm gonna convince you that you about to get fucked in the ass by your mama later. So just make sure you don't bring it on me. Like I'm really a sick dude. I'm very manipulative when I want to be. Oh, so that was a joke for anybody listening.
Yeah. We know.
So this dude, he was communicating all this stuff to me, and it made me realize that the people who leave comments like this, they don't mean this is their only chance they get to get someone to give them any attention or validation ever. They walk through their whole life. Nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about what they have to say. Nobody cares about what they think. They Instagram not popping. They TikTok not popping. They job not popping. They boss think they ain't shit. They girl think they ain't shit. They mama think they ain't shit. And like I said, their grandma don't even give them cookies at the end of the day.
two lines I'm gonna give you right now. 2 bars. Meek Mill said it. Twitter fingers turned to trigger fingers.
Right.
And then Jack Harlow said, all these social networks and computers got these pussies walking around like they ain't losers.
Exactly. And so when they leave that comment,
that was Drake who said Twitter fingers turned.
Oh, that was Drake to Meek Mill, right.
Too Meek.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
We know what you're saying. We know what you're saying. We know what you're saying.
I'm playing. But these people, this is the only chance they get to feel important, and so they do that to you. because the negativity it always rises. People always pay attention to it. So this is the only chance they get, and that's why I just let them rock. That's why I don't know if y'all seen, I do roast me's on my page, where I'll post a picture of myself and I'll be like, roast me. People go in, like people I've never seen, I don't even know, follow me, go in. I'm like, I didn't even know you was here. But like this is the energy. This is people's chance to like get it off their chest. And I'd rather you do that when I'm giving you the platform than in my comment section.
But then that shows, I haven't seen that, but now I gotta go check it out. But that shows now that you're willing to be vulnerable, to be like, yo, I'm not thinking that I'm better than nobody. And that actually makes you better, because then people, when they think that, oh, I'm going to leave this comment and it's going to mess with them, when they see that shit, like when Michael Blackson, nobody can roast Michael Blackson. He's unroastable. Nobody, he don't care. People put his head, he'll take a photo and then somebody will they'll split screen it with him and like a cricket from some movie from the 1990s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you do that shit, you look at the person, it's like, yo, they can't be fucked with, essentially, because nothing can really phase them, because I accept it all. No problem. You want to say some shit about me? All right, cool. You want to talk about my hairline? All right, cool.
I ain't even got one, so I ain't even worried.
My dude said, I'm a cue ball. What you mean? Like,
damn right. That's all you got. That's all you got.
Yo, so on social media, there's different things that come in and out of popularity. So right now, we're seeing this shit, red flags.
Red flags.
So tell me there's at least a joke or some type of video that you're planning to do when it comes to red flags.
I don't have one of those, bro. I don't have one. The most I did was a tweet where I said it was, I put in quotation marks red flags and I put red flags under that. All the Jones was posting. Did I say Jones? No?
No, I understand. That's like a New Jersey thing.
Right. It's like DMV, like it's girls.
Like
like Joan is a thing, but like
yeah.
All the women who are posting comment.
So Toronto's will say like a ting.
Ting.
So
okay. Right. So all the tings.
But that's more like that's.
Yeah.
Nah, stick with Jones. That's like when I say raisins and shit. Don't do that. All the tangs.
You say raisins, nobody knows what you're talking about when you say raisins. You know.
I'm dead. All right. So all the Jones who are on Twitter, like posting, dude does this, red flags, that is the red flag. If a girl ever posts a red flag trend tweet, she is the red flag. Do not mess with her.
I seen one where a girl he goes to a 9 to 5 every day, but don't have no money. Red flag. That nigga got bills, yo. What you talking about? He got bills. What are you talking about? Red flag? You the red flag.
Or it's like when a girl's like, I never done this before, but gives you the Gawk 3000 with a double twist. That's not a red flag. That's Six Flags. That's Six Flags. That's from a fucking amusement park there.
Oh, man. Yeah, I remember I used to go to Six Flags in Buffalo every year as a kid, man. That was the shit. Boy.
That's the only red flag you got? Everybody dropped a red flag and that's the only red flag you got? What the hell?
A red flag that I got? Nah, I don't got any. I'm sorry.
What time were you born? That's a red flag.
Oh, really? Okay. Now we got to break it down. Y'all believe in zodiac signs?
No.
Not
Don't
really.
come me with that bullshit. No.
I mean, yes and no.
Nah.
Yes and
Wait,
no.
Arliss, yes or no? What you mean?
Yes and no.
I believe that like a lot of people born around the same time have a lot of the same tendencies.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
That's zodiac signs, my brother.
Yeah.
He said, I don't believe that 2 plus 2 is 4, but if you add 4 ones, you get the 4.
If you add 4 ones, then you get it. Then
you know why you talking
shit?
shit? You know why that's bullshit? Because you think them stars just don't move? The big ass suns in the sky, bro?
Man,
them
fuck
shits
them
move.
stars.
Them shits move. So now I'm probably not even a Pisces anymore. I'm a fucking Scorpio or some nonsense.
Well, technically they don't move. Realistically speaking,
we move.
We're the ones moving,
right?
But
so from how we perceive them.
Yes. But I think people born around the same time frame, like months and stuff, like a lot of people who are born like around the June, July time, they're all kind of actually. Listen, you know what,
bro? The two things I don't rock with: zodiac signs, and I don't rock when people say hangry. My girls say, "Oh, I was hangry." I'm sorry. No, you can't listen. And any girls like to run that shit. You can't justify your mood because of your hunger.
This guy's throwing up his red flags now after the conversation's done.
I
ain't got no red flags. No.
Yeah.
You can't be hungry
That's
and
all
mad.
I'm saying. No, you can't be, bro. You can't justify your anger. Your anger can't. Your hunger can't dictate.
You know what's funny?
Emotion.
That's
Nah,
how
I
I
don't
go.
believe that.
That's how I go about when my kids. When my kids are hungry, and my girl will be like, "No, they're just being bad because they're hungry." I'm like, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if you're hungry.
Yeah.
There's people hungrier than you. You want to see hungry? You want to see hungry? I'll take all these snacks out this cupboard right now.
So I clear this whole shit out. Keep talking to me.
About hungry, exactly.
No, yeah, that's funny shit. Yeah, so I was gonna ask, like, how does your girl even, how does your relationship work, even when it comes to, I guess your success on social media? What were we gonna think of? What do you think?
No, I'm just.
He's ready to play line keeper. Red flag.
How does your girl deal with like your fame and shit like that, and like when certain things come up on social,
When you get niggas booty holes in your DMs,
right? Or how have you guys worked through different red flags, as people would say?
Nah, my girl's dope. She's honestly like really dope. She doesn't care about none, like, cause it's just for her. So for both of us on social media, at least that's how it used to be. I was never really like a social media dude. Like I get on Instagram to look at memes. I'm not posting nothing. I'm not posting my girl. I'm not posting nothing. Like I'm not getting.
I seen you started to post your girl too with her travel shit.
And so I kind of treat this whole Instagram thing the same way. It's really like a job to me. Like I get on, I do my little, or I record my little skit for the day or whatever, post, do my little story post, and then I get off. Like if I'm not looking at funny stuff or talking to friends, I don't really like associate with that. So everything that comes with that, my girl's the same way. She doesn't really pay attention to it. Like she just kind of like, go do what you need to do. She gives me my little hugs and high fives when I had accolades, and then we go about our merry way. That's about it. I repost her stuff.
Yeah, no, I seen that.
Yeah, that's about it.
With her travel stuff. Yeah, I seen that.
But that's about it.
Okay. Nah, that's cool because like I know with certain relationships, like I gotta tone it down sometimes with certain things I say because I gotta be respectful.
What
to
you
my
mean?
girl,
Give me an
right?
example.
So,
I'm gonna now. I gotta call you out.
nigga.
What he
Damn,
means is he gets beaten up at
no,
home.
I don't get beaten.
He gets beat. We know he does.
nigga. I meet a man.
So his girl is a fighter. She's
So my girl. Can I explain my girl?
no. So she's a fighter, right? She does Muay Thai.
Oh, how you know so much about my
semi-pro,
girl?
right? I know all the things, bro. She's semi-pro, right?
Let me explain my girl.
I'm screaming.
So my girl is a professional Muay Thai fighter. She's been national champion twice in her weight class. She's fought with Team Canada before in IFMA, which is like an international.
This guy speaks with so much trauma.
and
He's just
she's
like, I got
You see the model
and,
telling the boys,
Muay Thai.
fighters. Is she outside of the screen? She got a left waiting for you. Like, what's up?
So my girl.
oh man.
So and I believe it because I'm speaking it into being. Muay Thai was just brought into and accepted into Olympics.
Copy.
So the next 4 years, I'm believing my girl's gonna be in the Olympics in Paris, I believe it is. So she's training right now with Team Canada, doing her thing, and she also teaches for a living. So shout out Queens of Brampton Muay Thai.
Yep.
For any ladies.
She teaches Muay Thai, or
do some
she's just
shit.
a teacher?
She teaches Muay Thai too. She teaches and she fights professionally.
Oh, okay. I thought she said she was like an English teacher. Like, stop talking to class. Roundhouse. Like, go.
The one thing I love about her too, bro, this girl is brilliant. So we have some good conversations. So, but yeah, no, there's certain things like me talking about us sexually. That shit's like a no go. I can't do that on.
What about you
pod.
talking about past?
Well, like
I don't know.
Eyes a man.
I don't want to explain your girl.
Eyes a man.
Oh, okay.
Right, but no, I'm still respectful to her, and I don't
Definitely
cross these lines. But what the fuck was I gonna say? That's why I was asking about like you and your girl, like if there's anything like where you can't cross a certain line when it comes to your content, but like you say some funny wild shit, so I'm assuming she's all good with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think she. My girl does not. She won't say this, but she does not think my videos are funny. Like she. So she don't really be. She watches my, because once again, supportive black woman. Y'all need to get used to.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. Okay. So she.
Not me. I got the Spanish. Listen, my girl has a nigga nose.
Bro, you talking?
I told my girl, I'm so happy our kids are gonna come out with a nigga.
Bro, you talking like the guy who says, I have a black friend. What are you talking about?
I'm dead. But
nah, man. So yeah, go ahead.
nah, she's real supportive. So my girl, I always tell my girl, first of all, don't watch my video in front of me because that's weird. So if you're gonna watch it and not like it, at least watch it on mute. So she'll turn the video all the way down and then play the whole thing
with caption,
and then just move on to the next one. I'm like, hey, that's my view for the day, and that's all I wanted.
No comment.
She'll leave a comment, but it'd be whack. Like, I'll be reading my girl comment. I'm like, I know you didn't watch this video because it'll be a video about like apple pie, and she'll be like, wow, bananas are great. Ha ha ha. I'm like, bro, you did not watch this. Like, at least leave a good comment. But just put laughing emojis. Everybody knows that's what that means.
Yeah.
Oh, holy cow, that's funny. Nah, so yeah, even just speaking about the past and talking about like, you know, when it comes to things with like you and your boys. Even how long you and your girl been together?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Like dating, how long have you guys actually known?
Oh, so we've known each other probably 4 almost, but we've been dating for 2.
How'd you guys meet?
We met at a technology conference. When we met, she was.
You're a level of a nerd. Go ahead.
Yeah. So she was. We were at a technology conference. She was actually interning at a company I worked for. But I was wifed at the time. I had a girl, a whole other girl I was dealing with. And she was an intern. So I was just like, I'm not into you. But I said she was into me the whole time. Jeez. She claims no. So then after she graduated, I became single. Yeah. And then we just kind of connected again. I'm going to say connected.
Mm. All right. So as we jump into the past, Clutch was bringing up certain things to us beforehand. He was talking about things with like guy code, like what you and your niggas. Go ahead, take that, Clutch.
Oh yeah. So basically, KT, he messaged me. He's like, "Yo,
when was this?
Now, how does it work with you guys in like guy code over in the States? I guess the same.
It depends on what it's a lot of guy code over in the, like specifically, you talking about taking the L?
Taking the L.
Yeah.
I mean, this wasn't really an L.
All right, go with the story, Clutch. Go with the story.
Yeah, and then I'll bounce off of you. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, so basically, KT messaged me. I think I was playing like 2K13, you know, Paul George, you know, whooping niggas' ass. Niggas are painting and shit. Yep, of course, Pacers, you know, Lance Stevenson, all them niggas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He messages me, he's like, yo, I'm going to be in your area. You know, I got this girl and then she has a friend. Bro, you know how fast I was at this nigga's house? I'm like, all right, where are we going?
I already know where this is going. Okay, go ahead.
You know, so then, we get down there, whenever, you know, he's doing his thing, doing my thing, and then trying to smash his friend's friend. And then she's like, I don't fuck, but I'll do other stuff. I was like, oh, so you suck dick. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I'm dead. He started the song too. You got to finish it. No, you suck dick. No.
So hold on, pause for a second. There's actually this funny TikTok video my brethren sent me, and it's this guy doing all the moves, and it's like, dun, and the caption is, her. Why don't you ever call me? And he's like, dun, 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 dun. You can't suck dick. Dun, 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 dun.
Please.
But I mean, I don't know. I think I looked out better than you. This guy had Patrick Starr on the other couch.
She had a
damn.
You had a whale.
So the term the term starfish means it's like one position.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the size.
Starfish.
Okay.
I think I made up that
starfish.
That starfish. That thing.
So as a guy coach, are we obligated to be taking the L for our homies?
I've taken the L for my homie. I think we are. My homies would do it for me. I'll do it for my homies too.
For sure.
Because like,
but how many L's?
The thing about me, this ain't no bragging point either. I never feel like I need help from my homie. If we out and it's girls around and we're like, all right, you know, take your pick. I'll look at any of them. I'm like, I can honestly pull any of them. So y'all go first because I'm going to take the one that I want. No disrespect. I'm not even trying to gas myself, but like, that's just, cause in the friend group, I'm the funny dude. So it's always two dudes who get the girl first. It's the funny dude and the light skinned dude with the nice eyes. They are the dudes who are going to get the girl. So it doesn't matter where we are. If the light skinned dude isn't there, I win. So y'all just gotta go and make sure you get what you gotta get. And we're all of us here are handsome chocolate brothers, so we probably share similar experiences.
Yeah.
So whenever my dudes want to go out and get something, I'm always the first one to be like, yo, go pick what you want. I'm not pressed for nothing tonight. I always got something in my phone. If push comes to shove, I will take the duck. And I will fry the duck.
So we're making some duck confit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe Peking.
Or because we're Caribbean, you get some curry duck.
Exactly.
Curry duck.
Right? And then some rice and peas and
Raisins.
And raisins.
Exactly. There you go.
Yo, if I ever went to a Jamaican place, order an oxtail, got rice and peas, I'm bringing it back. I'll get cheesed. I'll bring it back.
I want refund plus.
So
tax.
are you a fan of Jamaican food?
Of course. Big.
Who isn't? What kind of a fucking question is that? That's disrespectful that you're
asking
just
a question.
asking that question. Everybody's a fan of Jamaican food.
There are some people who are not.
Nobody's not a fan of
Yeah, I
Jamaican
want to meet the
see
person
what
who's
level
not.
he's
I'm
at.
not gonna lie.
food. Exactly. Facts.
What's your favorite Jamaican food?
I'll be rice, peas, and oxtail. I don't like the way y'all do plantains though.
God damn.
Plantain.
Just the way you say it.
Plantain.
Come on,
Is there a glitch in the
Like,
system?
Come on,
You don't like the way we do. Hold on. Explain this.
because
What
you
do
guys
we
make
not
them
do
too.
correctly?
You guys make it when it's too ripe, and it makes it squishy.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
Ew, bro. Oh,
I like it a little more crispy. I don't like
So
my
you think
plantain-
you should be eating, bro?
plantain squishy.
I'm not even gonna go.
What's wrong with that?
Move on. I ain't arguing with
Well,
you.
I had this. I had to take an L for one of my friends one time. I used to work at the airport, and I had this friend. We met at the airport. He's some Romanian guy. He was straight from Romania. He has like that heavy accent, but he likes Asian girls, like small Asian girls. So one day I'm at his house, and he's like, "Yo, I have he called every girl he had his girlfriend. So he's like, yo, I have this girlfriend. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go pick her up. She's with her friend, yo. He's like, you wanna come? I'm like, all right. So he's like, yo, I have my friend here, but he's a black guy. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, he's a black guy.
Okay.
But whatever. So we go, and he picks up these two girls from the train station. And his girl is nice. She's like a nice looking girl. My girl looks like she's like, kind of like she was like a preemie. I don't know. Maybe she was born like 8 months early or something like that. So
Yeah, the big head, or
we went to his. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
you know
her head was bigger than
big.
it was. She was disproportionate. Okay, but she was a nice girl. She was a nice girl.
Good personality.
So we went to the crib and we're there chilling, and he's trying to get it in with his girl, and I'm just like, oh god. So he's like, yo, bro, just go downstairs, go in the basement. He had like the basement. His room was the basement and shit. So he's like, just go down there. I'm gonna try, with my girl. I'm like, all right. So I go downstairs, sitting on the computer, and this girl's like cuddling up on me and shit, and she's bony as fuck. Like I could feel her in like every crevice. I'm just like, oh god. And she talked like this. She's like, hi. I don't even remember her name. I hope she wasn't retarded because I feel bad.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow.
But no.
Oh gosh, man. Holy shit.
But no, she
Nigga.
was cool. We sat, I laid on the bed and she was like snuggling on me and she was just like talking, and she was a virgin. She was talking about like all this stuff. She was very smart though. Like she was like for some like,
She's probably a little autistic then.
I don't even know. She was smart. She was in college for like some next shit. And I just didn't even understand because probably I wasn't listening. And she was just like, she's like, so at the end of the night, we went upstairs. We didn't do nothing. But at the end, like, she's like, thank you for being nice to me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's all good. So they leave. My friend was being an asshole because he didn't get no pussy. He was all right. He's like, yo, fuck this. Like, yeah, whatever. Next day, she calls the guy. She's like, yo, your friend was so hot. His girl. Your friend was so hot. I want your friend's number. Your friend. He was so nice to my friend. And see, this is where taking the L can make your life better. Because I smashed his girl too. No, I'm just playing.
He's not lying. He's not lying. Listen.
No, I'm just playing. No, I'm playing.
So oh my gosh,
God.
man. Yeah, that's funny, G. So last thing before we let you get up out of here, I want to ask this question.
Oh gosh.
Because Arliss and I experienced this. It was a very, very uncomfortable experience.
What
and
is
it only
this?
happens in America. and you were making a lot of videos that I didn't like because you kept bringing this shit up, and I'm like, man, can I just report this shit? Why grits? That shit is so gross. That shit is, every time this guy's doing a bunch of grits videos, I'm like, who the hell cares? Who's liking these videos?
Do you not like grits, or do you not like a certain type of grits?
We went to Florida for spring break, and we went to a restaurant one day, and this lady brought us grits and like a thing of cheese on top.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't
And like she said you could put, because we asked for syrup, but they don't really deal with syrup. Like we're like Canadian, right? So we like maple syrup and shit, but y'all like sugar and shit like that. And like, I don't know, man. That grits. Ugh.
First of all, grits is a staple. I'm not sure what you ate in Florida. I would never put cheese on my grits. Actually, people put cheese on their grits. I would never put cheese on my grits. Grits is a staple in the United States, especially in the southern part of the United States. I personally love grits with sugar. Many people would disagree, but I think grits with sugar is the best kind of grits.
You guys never had porridge?
And
cornmeal?
I also like my maple syrup with sugar. Or not my maple syrup, my syrup with sugar. I don't eat whatever y'all have in Canada that comes from the tree. Do y'all really stab the tree and then turn the tap and it drips out and everything?
Yeah. I just go out to my backyard every Wednesday.
Yeah, right beside our igloos and our husky dogs.
Right, yeah.
But no, I actually went when I was in elementary school. We went to this it was like a Pioneer Village. Did you guys ever go to Pioneer Village?
Yeah.
We all did.
Yeah,
and they would make you tap your own maple syrup.
Yeah, they let you do it.
They make you tap your own maple syrup. Y'all ever had to pick cotton?
Yeah. No, that was grade 6.
I swear.
We had Miss Frizzle.
Because I went to school in North Carolina. And so North Carolina we actually have the neighborhood across from my school is called Wakefield Plantation. And so.
Wow. Hold on. So they just took down the name of a college here, a university here, because the guy was apparently attached to a bunch of the kids that were killed in Canada. I don't know if you heard about that in the States.
No, I haven't heard about that.
That was like a big story in here. Did they change the name over there at that school yet?
No.
Because I know with that, all the social justice and shit that was going on, like they were
taking
down statues and changing names. They didn't change the name of that plantation.
Still Wakefield Plantation. And so I remember we always take trips to places, and I remember one of these times we were actually going to take a trip to a real plantation, and the teacher was hyping us up and everything. She was like, yo, we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna learn
She was white.
She was white. She was like, we're gonna learn about sharecropping, we're gonna learn about farming, all this stuff, not knowing this woman was full and ready to make at least, because it was at least half the kids in that class were black, make all them black kids pick cotton and take it home as a gift.
Damn. No
Every
way.
black parent in the school, okay? I'm not about to have these niggas picking cotton. It's not happening ever in your life. That was probably one of the funniest. The crazy thing is,
that's crazy.
When I think back, it didn't even fade, because I remember asking my mom, I was like, Mom, how come we can't go to the farm? We're supposed to go, we're going to go see the animals and all the sheep and stuff. And she's like, hey, this farm, you'll never go there. Oh. This place, you want to go and do all the things that they would, and when the African parents get frustrated, they start stuttering. That the slaves that were doing.
Jamaicans do the same thing. Yo, brother, we are same shit.
I was just lost. I'm like, we were just gonna farm. Like, old McDonald's.
I just wanted to see the pig.
You're gonna farm cotton. Those Minecraft people must be happy.
Nonsense. Go ahead and sit down. Today you won't go to school. I'm like, I get to stay home. I was lit. I was like, oh, finally, bro. Can't even stay home when I'm sick.
Man, that's funny, bro.
Oh man.
Holy shit. Oh, Bruce, man, we appreciate you coming, bro. We gotta have you on another time later on, bro. This was fun, G. This was fun. I hope you had a good time with us.
Absolutely.
This is the part where you're supposed to say, yeah, man.
My bad. I thought you were, because I was like waiting on Clutch. I was like, I thought y'all was gonna have I would love to be back.
We were waiting for you to.
My bad.
Okay.
Maybe I could be in Canada at some time. Y'all, where are you?
Yeah, okay.
For real.
We just outside of Toronto, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can be there.
We're like 30
Eventually,
minutes from Toronto?
sometime. No promises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might not want to leave. I'm just saying.
How are you with cold?
I used to live in Indiana. I remember the first day I was in Indiana. It was
we don't know what
0
that
degrees.
means. We don't know what that
Bro.
means. We don't know what that means.
Bro, don't listen to that.
0 degrees.
You come
They're
here.
Fahrenheit. So what's that in Celsius?
I have no idea. But you come here in the
We're
summer.
Celsius, so-
you come here in the summer,
Popping.
pop it.
Oh, really?
But even if you like
And
snowboarding
the
or something,
heat.
if you like,
Fuck the snow, bro. Come on, man.
I broke
Come
my
on.
collarbone
Come on,
snowboarding. It was
bro.
fun, man.
Negative 17.
Negative 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
No.
shit! Yeah, ours is
Damn.
negative 40, nigga.
You get to negative 40? Do you go outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We got
fuck
jackets.
no.
We got my
We-
jackets.
we got
my
jackets.
jacket's good for up to negative 30. Your Canada Goose is like negative.
Minus 30.
Nah, I upgraded. I got a North Face now.
Oh word.
That shit's like negative 100.
Yeah.
North Face is better than Canada Goose?
I thought Canada Goose
No
was
way,
better. I
bro.
don't know
Depends
you're
on what
talking
you
about.
get.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought.
I got it.
I got the trench coat version, so my legs are good.
Oh,
Yeah, same. I got a quartz one, but yeah. Canada's when you got shit to do in the winter, like it's cool.
Come here in the summertime and you'll feel some heat for sure.
Yes.
Hey,
the humidity.
he's Ghanaian. He doesn't heat Canada. He like, this is
How
nothing.
How many times you been back to Ghana?
I haven't been back in the past. Last time I went back was probably 9th grade. Do y'all do first primary, secondary? Or you do like elementary, middle school, high school?
Yeah.
Some people do. Yeah, we some people go to middle school too. So yeah, elementary, middle school,
we're
high
both
school.
systems.
Okay, so when I was in 9th grade, that's the last time I went to Ghana. I haven't
Yeah.
been back since.
Okay, right.
But I used to go
You've
every
never
2
been to
years.
Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you've never been to Canada.
No, I've been to Canada. Just
Oh yeah?
on the Toronto side. Or no,
Oh, nice.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara
you said.
Falls. Yeah, that's the side.
That doesn't even count,
On the Toronto
bro.
side, I'm like, nah, he's not been to Toronto. He's on the Toronto side.
Bro, I failed geography. That was my first F ever.
Yeah, man. No, we appreciate it. So, we appreciate you for coming, and we appreciate everybody for listening. This has been Serious Business, the Not So Serious Podcast. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Our Twitter, which is SeriousBiz_pod. Our Instagram, which is Serious Business Podcast. Make sure you spell business BIZNESS. And our YouTube, which is Serious Biz. Bruce, give us your social medias where we can find you.
Bruce Rants on everything. BRUCERANTS. No spaces, no underscores, no nothing. YouTube,
your ladies.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like I said, you might be able to find me on MySpace. Check for yourself.
And your ladies.
Oh yeah, of course. See, that's why I like you. That's why I like you. I almost forgot. I would have got a smack like you. So
I'm just
playing. So my girls is
That's how I know how to get away from the slap, right?
That's DEJA the THE Explorer. That's too many letters. Deja the Explorer, one word. On Instagram, also on TikTok. Follow her for all of your travel needs. Go subscribe to her blog, and if you need travel for the low, schedule her. She'll find it for you.
Word.
Yes,
And
yes.
right before we end, you were always talking about manifesting things and speaking it into life. So your next 5-year plan
For social
Where do
media,
you see yourself for everything?
5-year plan. In 5 years from now, you will see I'm gonna have 100K on Instagram. I'm gonna have 1 million on TikTok, easy. YouTube, I'm gonna have 100K, and you will see me on some
Serious
major
Business
platform.
Podcast.
And y'all gonna come. I got mad podcasts I'm bringing with me too, so y'all gonna be with me. Like, don't worry about it. I was worried, but I like y'all. I like y'all.
All right, cool. Hold on. What were you worried about? That's what I want to know.
You never
Let's
know
end
with some
on a high
people. You
note.
know, it's, people on the internet.
Yeah.
Not anything specifically
Yeah,
against
wow.
you guys. Like, I didn't hear anything problematic, but
No, I know,
I just
yeah.
always got my guard up on the internet because
You got it. You got it.
I've met some wow people, and so I'm like, you just got to be
for
careful.
sure.
I feel you.
No, for
No, it's because we gamers. Gamers are chill.
Copy. I know. I peep vibes. I
And we
peep
love
them.
and we love anime, bro. I seen that soccer shirt from time as soon as you logged in.
What'd you say?
The soccer shirt, and we all anime.
Oh
We all
yeah,
anime.
copy. One time
All
for
day,
for
bro.
Aang, for Sokka, and Qatar. What you
Yeah,
mean?
Let's go.
And if you fuck with her, Cora too.
No, no thanks with that.
Okay, Sword Art Online. Can we end like that?
All right,
Sword Art
Sword Art Online. That's cool.
Yeah.
Death Note. No?
Yeah. All right.
And for everything that we talked about, for everything, we skipped Cops and Shy Rap, but that's all right for next time, bro. For everything we talked about when it came to Bruce being every nigga, for his aspirations, we talked about red flags, and for even us realizing that rice and raisins is
Jesus.
a beautiful thing. We appreciate y'all for listening, but we really hope that you take us seriously, but at the same time, we hope you don't. And we out.
Like 3 strikes.
Bang, bang, bang. That's a Pops reference.
Yeah, that's pod, bro.
This is serious.